Welcome back to my channel. So friends, today I'm going to talk about Scorpio. So if you are a Scorpio ascendant, how would be the year 2021 for you? So this is as per Lagna. If number 8 is mentioned in the first house here, then you are a Scorpio ascendant and this video is for you. Now, before starting this video, I'd like to say few things. Each and every chart is different. I have been saying this in all of my videos. Okay, so if I say that for Scorpio ascendant, this year would be like this, but it will not happen for everyone, right? Because there are billions of people who is having this Scorpio as an ascendant. So it depends on your personal chart. Now you can ask me that why am I making this video? This video is on transit. Okay, you can get an overall idea. That's it. But if you want to know and if you want to do an exact prediction about 2021, you have to do three things. First, watch this video, understand this is based on your Lagna. Then I'll be publishing more videos on moon signs as well. So according to your moon sign, please check that video. And most importantly, you have to check one video which has already been published in my channel named Good Year, Bad Year, Yearly Prediction Technique. Okay. Open your birth chart and see that video and match accordingly. So according to the Naadi transit, I have explained the technique over there. How can you look at a particular year? Okay. It depends on your chart. Please see that video. It is very important to understand. First, understand this technique. Okay. Let's start. So you can see that I have mentioned 4 planets here. So you can ask me that where are other 9 planets, like other 5 or 7 planets? But my answer would be C. These are the slow moving planets. Okay, Rahu, Ketu, Jupiter and Saturn. Fine. Rahu and Ketu stays 18 months in a particular house in transit. Jupiter stays 1 year and Saturn stays generally 2.5 years. These planets actually decides any big events, small events and any life-changing events as well. Okay, so we need to track these 4 planets primarily. Now I have written Jupiter transit here. Why? Because in 2021 you see currently Jupiter is in your 3rd house with Saturn creating a Neechbhang Raj Yoga. This is Capricorn. Okay, Saturn's own house, and Jupiter is sitting with Saturn, so it is creating a Neechbhang Raj Yoga. In 2021, April 5, 2021, okay, Jupiter will be moving to your 4th house, Aquarius. It will stay till September 14 and then again move back to Capricorn. After that, it will move on November 20, 2021, it will again move forward. So according to that, you need to calculate. What is the aspect of Jupiter? You all know, right? 579. And in Naadi also we calculate only trines, okay, in 579. Now Ketu is in your Lagna, so you need to be very careful while driving, number 1. Number 2 is that this is actually indicates some kind of some kind of issues towards the abdomen. Okay, it's in your Lagna right now. Rahu is in your 7th house, and this Rahu is exalted and Ketu is also exalted. Some people say that Rahu is get its exaltation in Gemini, but I consider Taurus as well. Okay, so it is on the 7th house. That means there is something, some problems may arise in your marriage life, because this is the house of marriage. Now this is a house of foreign country as well. 12th house and 7th house we calculate as a, we consider as a foreign country. So it is possible that you may go to a foreign journey as well. Fine. Ketu is in your Lagna, so you will be attached towards spiritualism in this particular period. You will be having some interest, you will develop some interest in astrology as well. You can learn astrology, you can do spiritual sadhana as well. Okay, because Ketu is a spiritual planet. 3rd house. Okay, Third house is the house of your younger brother or sister. Third house is the house of suddenness. Third house is the house of courage. Okay. So in that particular house, Jupiter and Saturn both are sitting, which means you have to show some courage. Okay. In some of the areas of your life, you may have to show some courage. Otherwise, you can be at loss. Okay. Third house is the house of suddenness. Okay. Anything happens suddenly in anyone's life. Okay. We calculate it from two houses. One is third, one is eighth. Okay. Saturn sitting in the third house, aspecting your fifth house. Okay. As well as your ninth house and 12th house. So it means basically, if we see that if you are a student, then it is a good year for you. For your father also, it would be a very good year. And as long as the religious activities are concerned, this is also indicated here. So this is a good time for any kind of religious ceremonies in your house or anything. Okay, this is the house of dharma as well. So you can do puja and all. Okay, so Jupiter and Saturn both are activating this particular house. So suddenly there may be something, or there may be some incidents with your father, good or bad. I won't go there. It depends on your horoscope. So you and your father, okay, both can experience the suddenness of any kind of activity. Okay, because this is the third house and aspecting the ninth house. Saturn is aspecting your 12th house as well. So do some practice on spirituality. It would be good. Now, Jupiter. I have already discussed about this sign. Now, Jupiter is aspecting this particular house, that is your 6th house, and also aspecting your 11th house. So it will create a yoga of Bhagyodaya. And Jupiter is also aspecting your 7th house. So this is good for your marriage. So it will save your marriage, because Rahu will try to create some problem, but Jupiter will control. Now, once Jupiter moves to Aquarius on April 5 on this particular house, then Rahu will be free to act. And in this particular period between April to September and after November, there may be some issues in your marriage life. Maybe. So if you do Vishnu Sahasranama, it can negate the bad things. Here, Saturn is your third and fourth lord, and it is aspecting the fifth house. So you can get some achievement if you are a student, and there may be some advancement on your love life, or you will get your love at this period. Why? Jupiter is your fifth lord, sitting with Saturn. Saturn is aspecting the fifth house as well. Okay, so there is a connection. Now Jupiter is aspecting your seventh house as well. So if you are not married, then this is a time that you can get married. In this subject, I have one video, you can check it. Okay, so the marriage timing. Once Jupiter moves here, okay, it will then aspect your 8th house, and from 4th house it will aspect your 10th house and your 12th house. So in this particular period, your 12th house would have the double effect. Like Saturn from here would aspect this 12th house, and Jupiter from here aspect this 12th house. So in this particular period, between April to September and after November, you will get the chance to go to a foreign country. It can be a short journey as well. Another thing, Ketu is in your Lagna. You can do a journey to any pilgrimage center. Okay, because Ketu shows temples, any Tirth Yatras, okay, pilgrimages. When Jupiter will be here, it will aspect directly the 10th house. So that is also very good for you as far as your profession is concerned. And it will aspect your 8th house. So you may need to prepare yourself that in this particular year on 2021, you would get something very suddenly. There would be events which is actually unexpected. Okay, because at this time also Jupiter would aspect this house of suddenness, and Saturn is already here. This is also a house of suddenness. I have already discussed it. So 3 and 8 are the house of suddenness. So in 2021, some things may happen very suddenly, and you may be shocked or surprised. Overall, be positive. This year can be very good for students and your father and yourself as well. If you're expecting a marriage, then a marriage ceremony is foreseen here. Do watch 3 videos. This one you have already watched, and the video on moon sign as well. And most importantly, I'm repeating myself, please watch the video of yearly prediction technique, which would be giving you an accurate prediction. For more interesting videos, new rules and researches on astrology, please stay tuned to my channel. Do subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, put a like. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.